As we go along. It's almost like real time, eh?
Subatomic life.
Let's also, to this, we can add our reverb of doom effect, which is bus 7 on the lead. See what happens there. Let's go to main, send 3 or send 1. Hear that noise in the background pumping away. It's a bit abrupt with the volume out, so we can turn the give it a nice little curve. So we like this. It's going to come down a lot more gradually.
Life.
Okay, what would also be nice at this point as well to have an extra part. So I've got a little 909 ride set up here, which I can quickly record in.
Subatomic life.
There we go. Now the tuning of that's not brilliant. Let's just simply go in and quantize it. Now, looks like the velocities are all the same. Come out of there. We can simply, right, let's make that just 1 bar, or 2 bars actually. Two bars. We shall click on that. We shall press L to copy it, let that go. We shall colour it our pink colour because we know it's a high thing. Let's go into the actual sampler instrument itself and we'll tune it. And if we want to as well, put a nice little side chained compressor on there just to give it a more in the groove kind of feel. So let's side chain that to our kick. Let's turn up the ratio, turn on the threshold. Makes it sound like a big open hi-hat now. Extra bit of a kick up the backside when it comes back in. Okay, so we can actually look at our next part of our arrangement. Let's refer to our ghost track. You can see that the track kind of carries on a little bit. Well, it carries on for quite a bit of time actually, so all the way along there. I think we can probably drop our ride cymbal there. We can go into our lead pattern and we can actually press the automation button. We can go send 2. We can do our little 4-bar variation sends here, or 8 bars. Let's do it like that. Okay. Let me zoom in a bit more because I can't see what I'm doing. There we go. Okay, and then towards the end of it, we can actually go it all the way up there like that. We've got our chord pattern here. Again, we can just increase the reverb towards the end, so it should just basically die nicely as we go along. I think probably after we can drop the kick at some point as well. Let's have a look. We've got this amount of time to do it all in. Oh, a bit longer, so let's half that. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So after this section here, we can drop the kick drum. Remember what I showed you earlier? We can use our marquee tool, simply select the 1 bar, press mute. We could even try dropping the bass line, possibly, just for a bit of extra thing. Tambourine loop's already in there. And we could even let it kick off again with the ride cymbal. Let's do the ride cymbal for simply for 8. Might sound a bit odd with the ride cymbal disappearing so early. Yeah, not bad. You can drop it out, bring it back in again. Have a little work on this section here. So we've cut the bass line out. So we've got another little section. Let's copy our noise from over there. Copy that, including the automation before it. Okay, let's copy. Okay. So this time we'll lower the volume when it comes in. We only really want to hear it towards the end. Kicking back in again with the kick drum. You've got two lots of big sections here. Same again, we'll basically take that noise over there. How did Barry White get in there? I don't know. Okay, a little cymbal crush. Here we're going to signify something. So I've actually forgot, so I'm going to just drop the kick drum there. That's quite straightforward. I can actually even drop the bass line. Let's do that as well. So your little trick with the marquee tool. Okay, let's work on this section. Make sure that we've lowered our send here, back down to 0 again. Now what we can do as well, we can actually, as this goes along, we can quickly fade out using the cutoff on the auto filter. You can see that we've got this amount of time here to do it in. Let's think, from here downwards we shall automate it down to maybe 34. So that will fade out nicely. Make sure you keep saving, remember. Okay. You can hear that. So let's have a cymbal crash at the end of the bass line. There we go. We'll put a little cymbal crash at the end. Now, we're only leaving 16 bars of mix out, but we've actually got effectively 16. We've got probably about 32 bars we can start mixing out from, so it's not a lot, but it's enough. I mean, our track's still 6.5 minutes. Okay, so let's just get that little ending. We'll do a little noise sweep up to there, just to signify the track's going to end. We'll put a little crash in there as well. Oh, we've got the crash already. Let's have this sound here, and we'll have one more of our Subatomic Life vocals here. Subatomic Life. Okay. Always make sure you leave beats at the end, because obviously as you would mix into a record, you've got to mix out of a record as well. Some people like to leave a lot at the end and have a lot of the beat at the intro, but 32 bars can be sufficient. You haven't got a lot of time, but you've got enough time to do it. Okay, so quickly summarize this arrangement, quick as I can. If we look over here, that's our original parts that we've got, our original 8 bars that we were working on, or 4 bars, whatever it is. We'll come out of that. Now what we've done is we took those 8 bars and we've actually copied the arrangement of this ghost track here. By looking at the waveform, we've actually opened up this quite big, so we can see what the waveform's doing. So we can see that, you know, the intro here, we've just got some drums. We're going into a little breakdown, but before the breakdown we've added some crossover effects to make it not so abrupt. When it comes back in again, we've got more sort of drama to bring it back in. The track grooves along. As it grooves along, we're adding another riff. It's grooving along, we're adding more and more drama. We've got a bit of a noise section happening here, and this is where we go into the main breakdown. The main breakdown, we're filtering down the main chord part, So that sort of gives you the effect of anticipation, basically. We're bringing that back up. We're bringing our lead part back in, adding some reverb and some drama to that. All along we're adding the noise. It all comes back in. One extra part we've added is the 909 ride cymbal. That comes in, but we drop it after 8. We bring it back in again after 8. So you've got double impact there. And then everything kind of fades out and we've got a 32 bar outro. So quite straightforward. And we've got that just by looking at this Ghost track here. We know that track works, we've been playing it, etc. So there you go, basic arrangement. Stay tuned for the next episode where I'll be mixing down the track.